Poland attracts people from all over the world with its scientific base and career development opportunities. I'm Urszula Ożarowska, and here on Poland Today we will meet young people who decided that Poland would be their place to live. Today I'm with Joyce Yu, student in International Relations at University of Warsaw here in Poland, that comes from China. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
How did it happen that you ended up here in Poland? Because you're here since October, as I remember.
Yeah. Actually, at the beginning, I never thought about Poland because I was studying in China for 1 year already, and my major was design, actually. And even though I always have like the thought that I will study abroad, but it's always been like a master's degree. And since my major was design, so I just only think about like maybe Italy. And then after 1 year of study, I realized, oh, actually I don't really like my major. So I start to change, and I search online in Europe still, and I just search some English taught program, and I see Poland, and people say here is quite affordable. So I told my parents, and my parents at the beginning, they were kind of like not really support me because they were like, oh, why you suddenly change, something like that. But also I also a little bit nervous, like hesitant, but then I just ended up here. And like after my decision, I don't regret about this. Yes.
You said you searched online. Were like, I don't know, a lot of information about Polish programs online, or you found it like really, I don't know, hidden? How would you say?
It's like in China, we use app called Red Note. You can search like almost everything on this app, and I just search like study program taught in English, something like that, and I see many people post about like University of Warsaw or like other university, and I just click and say, oh, there's some like program I kind of interested in about. So I just start to search like more deeper information, and then I just compare to other university. I was like, this one is good. Yeah.
You said also you heard from some people that living here is affordable. Now you came here. Do you think the same?
I would say because I live in a dormitory, so the rent is okay. It was really nice price. But about grocery, I would say it's similar to China because I'm from like southeast of China, Hangzhou. So the price here is also very high. I mean, not very high, but like high. But one thing really shocked me is the coffee price here is really expensive.
Really? Like the coffee you go on cafes, or like just the one you buy in
like
grocery shop?
Coffee shop. It was really expensive. Yeah.
And when you do groceries, do you have, I don't know, some products that you miss, or you have some products here that you, I don't know, discovered and now you really like?
I would say here in supermarket, you can't buy like the vegetable option is not very much. Mm-hmm. But I think there are some Asian supermarket as well, so I can always find some like ingredient Chinese vegetable, something like that in there. So it was not a big problem for me.
And do you miss your food, or you like, I don't know, you went well with the Polish food here?
I actually kind of adaptable for food. I'm actually very like foodie, but I think food here is also, for example, you guys have pierogi, and then we have dumplings. So I think it's quite, for me it's okay, but okay, the pierogi has the strawberry flavor and blueberry flavor. It's like, it will shock me because in China, the dumpling is always like savory. So it's like by far, I've been here like more than half a year. I still didn't try the strawberry one or like blueberry one. Other things is okay for me.
There will be, I think, in summer more in season.
Yeah.
But are you willing to try, or you're like?
I don't know. Probably I will. Maybe it's good as a dessert.
You said you're a foodie, so maybe you, I don't know, discovered some restaurants in Poland. How was your experience with that?
Because also I search on Red Note because people also posted that like food in Warsaw, for example, and I quite like flaki, but many like my Polish friends say it's disgusting, but I quite like it. Yeah, and the milk bar is really good.
And how would you say with like the, I don't know, the variety of Polish places where you can choose, how would you say, is it like, I don't know, interesting to choose from, or is like more close? How would you say?
What kind of place?
Like eating places.
Okay.
When we at this
yeah.
topic.
Yeah, I think Warsaw is more colorful, like more choice. Like there are so many Chinese restaurant, like Vietnamese restaurant, and like even like Greece restaurant and the Mexico restaurant. There's many restaurant here. But I also went to Krakow, but in there's only a few Chinese restaurant, so the price is really high because they don't have like strong competitive. But in Warsaw, you have many choice. Yeah.
You said there are some Chinese restaurants, but did you maybe also meet some Chinese people here? Did you meet anyone from your country in Poland?
Yeah, I have classmates from China as well, and some people work here, and we met on Red Note.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
this app comes every time.
Yeah.
When you mentioned your classmates also, how did you adapt like to living with people here, to your friends? Was it easy to make friends here? And also Polish people, how did the reactions came?
It's really nice. I have few friends. I meet them in the welcome day and the opening day. Oh no, welcome day in university, and they were really nice. And one of my friends, she's study like learning Chinese, so sometimes we practice Chinese. It was really fun. And also my Chinese friend, sometimes we go out to Chinese restaurant and we cooking together, so it was really nice.
How would you say, because your studies, your degree, you have like an international group, right? Mm-hmm. How would you say, like, are there people from different backgrounds, different countries?
Yeah, everyone from different countries. So it's really fun to study in like international group because you can know different people's like opinion, and it was just really fun.
And also, I feel like multicultural experience is also really good for your degree, right? Because you study international relations.
Yes, yeah.
And with this degree that you're doing, you chose it more of like a curiosity, or you want to also make your future in international organizations and stuff like that?
I'm open to opportunity, but I think it will be kind of hard. So I don't think because I think I'm more introvert. So I don't think I can be like people like speaking in front of like become the people who speaking. So I would prefer working, like, of course I want to work in international organization, that would be super fun, but maybe I should work in like the background, like and I like helping people, so maybe like working some charity office or like helping children or like something like that. Yeah.
You think your degree will help you with that?
I hope so. And yeah, but my parents actually hope I can work back to China because I'm the only child at home, so they miss me. But I think since you were young, I really open to any opportunity, not only Europe, probably other part of world as well. Because you were young, you should use this time to explore the world.
You said also that you chose Europe because you can move through other countries in Europe. Was that important to you also to travel here?
Yeah, I really like travel. Before I come here, I also like solo traveled a few countries. It's just really fun because before I graduated from high school, I never go abroad, and my knowledge was really limited. And once I go to my first country abroad, it was New Zealand. And once I go there, I was like, oh, it's actually not scared to go abroad like by yourself, because when I was in New Zealand, I also visit this city. I was in Christchurch, visit this city like by yourself. I was not scared, because when I was in China, I will be scared like, oh, what if you have to communicate with people? How you communicate with people? Like, I was scared, but actually it's not. So I start to fall in love with like traveling solo trip, and when I come to here, it just gave me so many opportunities because every country is like, they have cheap flights. And yeah, I just go solo travel a lot as well.
And would you say young people from China, they like to travel, or are they more reserved in this?
I think many of my friends, they travel, but it's like within China, or probably go some Thailand or Japan, Korea, because now the K-pop is popular. So many of my friends, they go to Korea or Japan to watch the concert. And also within China, because China is like very big, so they go to different part of China. They have different views, but they don't really go like many far place. And also we don't really have time to. And many people, every place is so crowded. So in China, I don't travel a lot, I think. But maybe this year I will, because I don't back home for like almost 1 year. So maybe
that was also my question. Do you have like an opportunity to go back and see your family, or do you plan more right now to like finish your studies and then see them?
I will go back in this summer vacation, but next summer probably I will try to find some internship, because I think it's important. But I don't know, because if I don't go back to home like more than 1 year, my parents will be like miss me so much. So I kind of decide to like back to home this summer, and maybe this winter I hope I can back home, and then next summer probably I will find some internship. I will try to find some internship. Yeah.
I also wanted to ask you, what do you think, like maybe you heard, or maybe it's not that common like place to go, but what Chinese people think about Poland?
My father, he just think Poland it's a relatively small country in Eastern Europe, and before I come here, I don't really have many knowledge of Poland. But in China, in Chinese TikTok, because we have different TikTok. In Chinese TikTok, a few years ago, there's a song. It's like, I love Poland, this song. But we don't know. I don't know. It's like the lyric is actually, I love Poland. Because in China, we change the lyric to like same pronunciation. But in Chinese, it's like, it's super funny if in Chinese. So this song is go viral, and also the Polish cow or milk, like Polish cow, is also go viral in China. But I didn't know it's Polish before. And also the Polish volleyball team is very
really
famous in China.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
But is volleyball like popular in China, or it's just the Polish team?
No, it's like especially Polish volleyball team.
Wow, that's good. That's like good to know.
On red note.
Do you have any other, I don't know, like interesting things that came when you came here, because you've been here for quite a time, and you have, I don't know, some like differences that were really like stand out because of like culture differences?
One culture difference, probably the dumpling. Yeah, but the second one is the winter, because I'm from southeast of China, so the weather is like in winter it's also cold, but it's not that cold, and it's like I barely see snow. And once I come here in this winter, the first snow in Warsaw is super heavy. So I was super excited. I was like, oh my god, snow! And me and my friend were super excited because we both from like southeast of China. So we were like going out to take picture in the park, something like that. Even though I lost one camera in the park.
Really? In the snow?
Yeah. Because I forgot in the bench, and it was night and it was snow. It's super cold. I just forgot there. And then when I come back, it just disappeared. Someone took it. Yeah.
You said about the weather, but was there something else that surprised you when you came here?
There's like some culture shock. I don't really experience that, because I think most stereotype of Slavic people is like cold face, but I think in China, like East Asia people are like, most people are also like introverts, so we also don't like smell to people a lot, so it's actually okay for me. Yeah, we don't say like random people say hi, like we don't do that also, so it's okay for me.
So it was like not a big shock for you.
Yeah.
I would go back to the like university stuff still. And how did you experience your university, your classes, your teachers, and everything?
I like the university here, because as I said, I studied in China for university for 1 year also, so I can like see the difference. Because in China, I think here the classroom is more like interactive. Like students are encouraged to speak to like answer the question. I mean, in China also, but maybe because Chinese people are like most introvert, so not many people will answer the question. And but I can stand for every major because my major was design, so probably it's kind of different from other major. But like since my like only my experience, I would say here the class is more interactive, but in China it's just more like taking notes and listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And would you say your class is difficult, or you like went smoothly with it?
My class is quite okay. It's just more like memorable stuff. We don't have many math, or we don't even have math. We have economic, but it's not really related to math. So yeah, because I'm weak in math. Yeah, it was stereotype of Chinese people, like Asian people good at math, but I'm the exception. I don't get it, the gene.
We told also about like affordability of living in Poland, but maybe also a question for you: was it difficult to get into the university and get also the dormitory and all the stuff? Starting here.
It's actually very smooth because I find some like kind of people, they do this job, like you pay for them and they will help you to apply and help you to like also apply for dormitory. So I just provide my we use my they require Chinese students, you should provide the 高考 mark. 高考 is like Chinese matura. So I just provide my mark to him, and everything he just will apply for me. So it's really smooth.
So you'd say it was like an easy process to get here.
Yeah.
And maybe summing up, like overall, it's quite an open question. Would you recommend to another people studying in Poland, or not really?
I would recommend people, because before I come here, like I'm not super sure I can find a job here in Europe, because I just not sure about myself. But I just think, oh, what's a problem? Even I can't find a job here, but I have this experience. When you were young, you visit so many places, you explore the world. So it's just enough. Even I go back to China to work, but I have this experience and I have these friends. It's really like valuable. So I would recommend people come here. Even though when I decided to quit my major in China, I have some hesitate, I have some scared, because it's not like most people do. So I will be scared. But since I come here, I never feel regret. I really appreciate it, like my friends and my opportunities, something like that.
These are really kind words. Thank you so much for the talk. We were talking about studying in Poland, in Warsaw, international relations. Thank you.